Okay, first thing with this lesson, come into authentication, log into your thing, authentication, click sign in method, then email and password, come over here, click enabled, save. I've already done it, so make sure that's done, and then continue on to this next part. Okay, welcome back to another lesson. Let's get straight into it. You can do this now or later, so we'll need this later to send our request to sign up. But first we'll go to index.js. Okay, so first thing we want to do is, I'm already quite ahead here, but Command Shift P as always. You want to list, and then you see function folder. You want to go cd functions, and then you npm install Firebase. Click enter. I've already done it. Make sure you do this in the functions folder. So we'll go back here. If you're in the functions folder, it should look like this. So then go npm install Firebase. If you didn't know, you don't have to do -- save anymore. This does everything for you. Okay, so then after you've done that, come into here. If you notice, I put all this express into one line, just a bit neat code, so you'll have two lines. You work out how it goes into that, like so. Okay, the next thing, you want to go const Firebase equals require Firebase. And then you want to get this here. I'll show you where you get this here. Come into your app, project settings, go to general. I think it's already in general. Come down to here, copy that. This will obviously have your own thing in there. Then come to here, paste that in there like so. And then you go Firebase.initialize app and copy whatever you put here into here, like I've done. Okay, now we're going to come down and create a new route. So it's a sign up route. So app.post sign up. You can call it something different, or probably just call it that to be easier. Same as above, you got the request response and const user. So if you come back to here, everything here, like the post functions, job post functions we've done, it's the same. So we have request.body.email, request.body.password, confirm password, username. So that'll be all here, like so. So it's request. This is the body. This whole thing's a request body, and then .email.password.confirm, password.username. Hopefully that's in your heads now. So also here, we're gonna go admin. So you can't use the same username twice. We're gonna go to the admin.firestore.doc_users. So we've come to here, the database, Cloud Firestore. So we come in here, check. There's no users folder in there, but we're going to check anyway. So if there's users folder and it has that name in there, we're going to check if it does. And if it does, then we're going to get a bad request. This username is already taken. Then later when we build the app, we can deal with that, showing something on the screen so it's taken. Else, we're going to return. So we're going to use this sign up method, create user with email and password, user.email, which we'll get from here. User.password has come from here, so the user.email, user.password. Okay, this returns a promise. And then we get data user get ID token. So the token, it's pretty much just a security measure. So we need this token to write to the database. So later you'll see we'll have to sign in and get a token in order to post a comment, things like that. So we'll come back here. Token. So we're just going to return that token on the screen like we've done here, because later we'll have to copy and paste this up the top in order to do another testing in Postman. They'll make more sense later. And obviously if we get an error, we're going to log the error down here. And that's all. So after you've done that, Command S, save it. And you go, as always, Firebase deploy, -- only functions. Press enter. I've redone it. So then when it came to here, we can now do a new email. And there we go. I've just noticed, I'll do this in the next lesson, but I actually haven't logged the username as we sign up. So this code here isn't going to reach anything because we haven't actually wrote to the database with all this details here. But we'll do that in the next lesson, and then we'll test it out again and use the same username, and it should work like that. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Hopefully that's all clear. If you're getting error codes or any big issues, just comment below. I'll get back to you. Or as always, come into functions, and go logs, and you'll see what the error is here. Just read this. It should say, it'll say like Firebase is unidentified, something like that. I didn't issue, big issue where I didn't go Firebase, npm install Firebase. I didn't do it in the functions folder, so that screwed me up. So make sure you do it in the functions folder. So you're going to go cd functions, and then npm install Firebase. So hopefully you did that correctly. That did screw me up. And yeah, I'll see you in the next lesson when we'll go more onto the app. Okay, and one more thing, just come into here, and you see when we signed up with these users here like so. So come to authentication, and you see the new users here in authentication. See you in the next lesson.